Hey guys, xMovingTarget here. I'm chilling out a bit. I thought it's time for a new update video for a DK build for trials, etc. Since 1.5 and lately I switched to a complete weapon damage build, which is it's a great one. Good DPS, and you don't use the scalding rune anymore, so you also save some magicka. But let's directly go to where it's starting to get important. So now instead of scalding rune, I'm using crushing shock. It also interrupts enemies, and you have the option to go on range damage now, which is for certain situations pretty good. Example, Sanctum Ophelia at Manticora. Sometimes you need a bit of range DPS, so you don't lose that much, since you're not that heavy melee based anymore. DPS is still the same though. I'm still getting 2k plus with this build now than on the first boss in AA, so still good. So crushing shock, yeah. Then we have the unstable flame still, we have the engulfing still, we have the spell symmetry and inner light still. Another change on my first single target bar is the flawless dawnbreaker to utilize the crushing shock a bit more. This is just for passive, you don't use it really. Then second bar. On my second bar now, I'm using Destro stuff as well. I have my standard here now, but Cinderstorm, it's sometimes I use it, sometimes I change it to extended chains or talents. It's basically up to you what you put in there. Firing, still the good old one. You never want to go out without the firing, yeah? Igneous weapons, also you need it, since you're now heavy weapon damage based, you need the extra weapon damage from this anyway. Spell, inner light still, and the standard of might, so you want to change it up a bit. So yeah, that's for the build. This also works great if you go Dragonstar Arena in vet mode. That's what I use there too. It's yeah, and even there you need a range DPS much more than anywhere else. So alright, the gear sets now that I use is from button. There you go. I changed it up a bit too now. You have still 3 pieces of ether, which is I have the ropes, the shoulders and the head still on V12. Yeah, same as I always had. Then we have still Twilight Embrace, 3 pieces for the extra health and the extra crit. You can also, if you have enough health, you can also go for Willow's Path, 3 pieces. So you get, instead of 1-for-1 health, you get I think it's 89 magicka something, and you also get the crit on 3 items. So it's up to you what you prefer. Then a change now is I have 2 pieces of elegant, the shoes and the belt. Why do you have that moving? Because I have that. You see, the 2-piece bonus, 7 weapon damage. That's why. I need more weapon damage for crushing shock. And that set's pretty much the best. I mean, the trade sucks, but it's not too bad, because for some stuff you have to sprint, and to sprint, and 20% less sprint cost is not that bad. I mean, you trade it off for divines, but it's not that much of a difference now with this. If you wonder how you get this, it's in Sanctum Ophelia. It drops from the bosses. Manticora drops it sometimes. Then you have Stonebreaker also drops it sometimes, and Otsara, the third boss, drops it too. I'm not sure about Serpent, because we haven't killed Serpent yet. But we killed the other stuff, so yeah, that's where I got it now. These two pieces, pretty good. Jewelry, still Soulshine. I switched to weapon damage chance. I still have the other ones. I have two sets of weapon and spell, so you can vary a bit if you want to. For the weapons, my single target damage is the Inferno stuff with precise trait and flame damage glyph. You can switch it out. The flame damage, you can switch it to basically whatever you like, what does damage. For me, on a Dark Elf DK, it's pretty good to have the flame. But the poison damage is not bad, or is it disease? The befouled glyphs also not bad. For AoE, I have also Inferno stuff, Twilight, with also crit and magic damage plus magicka. As you know, when you have lots of AoE and you spam impulse that much, it costs quite a lot of magicka, and this helps a bit. And the damage is also great. It's just 39 instead of what you could have like 53, but yeah, it's pretty good still. So yeah, that's for the skills and the build itself. So how do you use it? Okay, I'll show you. God damn it. Someone killed all the mammoths and the mobs. That's not good. Look at him. Oh, it's Jackal. Hey Jackal! He's also in my guild. He also got a video on his channel. If you want to check it out on YouTube. It's I link it in the description form, so you can watch his stuff too. Don't kill the stuff, please. I am making a new build video. Okay. So yeah, he's testing too. He's like a maniac like me for his Nightblade and, you know, getting max DPS and shit. Alright, I'll show you on a freaking giant then. So what you wanna do first is you wanna put up your molten weapons for your maximum amount of damage. Yeah. The stats you can see here now. It's pretty decent weapon damage and stuff. So yeah, I'm still using the shadow. Nothing changed about that. Okay, let's I show you how this works then. You wanna put up molten weapons or igneous weapons, and then you switch over to your single target. You wanna start off with a heavy attack, and then engulfing, unstable, then you do 4 times crushing shock, and then you start over again. This is basically how it works. That's without any pots or ultimates. Now I do it with ultimate and pot, so you can see it then, how it works out. Alright. Charge up the molten weapons. Heavy attack. Standard, pot, switch, and then you start the rotation. Engulfing, unstable, and 4 times crushing shock. And you see, look at that beautiful DPS. 1.4k. 1.4k. Then you, so Jekyll can see it too. There you have it, Mr. Jekyll. Not bad, not bad. In trials, when you go for Ethereum Archive and stuff, you can dish out 1.5k because you have some buffs and stuff, combat prayer, etc. to boost up your DPS in a group situation. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you get the same amount of damage that I get with this. Yeah. I see you next time. And if you like all these kinky stuff that I do on my channel, make sure to smack the hell out of that like button. And if you wanna stay up to date with all my shit, make sure to hit that subscribe button too. So yeah, see you next time.